So what's up, people? Welcome to the What's Been Going On of this week from the 2nd to the 8th of June. And this week was very important. A week I will probably remember for a very long time. And it is, it is not just because something great happened, but because the thing I have been working on for the last year, which was the Masters here in France. Well, I got the results on Monday, the 2nd of June. And I don't know how to feel about them. I don't know, because I have worked very hard for them. I have studied for one exam for a lot of hours, and I applied to 15, which was the maximum of masters I could apply. So you can imagine, I know I'm supposedly, a good candidate. I have good grades. I have done exchange semesters. I have a nice internship back in the day. And, I'm thinking, I'm going with a big confidence. I'm like, oh, first day, I'm getting accepted from like 5 easy. And having consideration, these masters have an acceptance rate, I'm not kidding, between 2 and 3%. That's not a lot. That's not, and they have like 30 or 15 spots, have thousands of people who apply, and they have 30 spots. That's not a lot. And I did some interviews. I felt very confident that I will get accepted for many of them. And the results were that I got as well something I didn't really take into consideration. There's wait lists. Well, I got accepted from one, so they're just directly accepted from one, and waitlisted from 3. And I applied to 15. So then that means that out of the 15 I applied, 4 kept my application. But out of those 4, like, just 1 accepted me. These 3 are waitlist, so you don't. But at least they tell you what spot on the waitlist you're from. So the first one I was 22nd. So that's relatively good spot. The second one I was 80 something. Not a good spot. And the third one, I don't even know why I was in the waitlist. You can, it's better just saying no than putting me in a waitlist at 677. You put me in a waitlist at 677, you have 30 spots. What? Are you insane? You say no. And it was a big punch in the stomach. Not just because of the. Well, yeah, I don't know what hurt most. That I thought that I would probably get in those masters directly, but maybe that all of them, well, most of them rejected me. That was a big punch in the stomach. And in the beginning of the week I was devastated. I was very sad, especially like Monday I was very sad as well. Like Tuesday, Wednesday I was no good. I was not that good. Then like after Thursday I was like, I was starting to feel better, but in the beginning of the week I was no good. And I have to say, the master that accepted me, which is probably the one I will go. Well, speak about this later. It's a great master, and it's it will mean I will stay here, which is great, and I could continue in one of probably the spot I would want to do the most master in. So that's very good, And if you would tell me 6 months ago that is the master that will accept me, I'm more than happy about it. But maybe because of all the effort I put in and all the the interviews I did and all of that, I felt like, well, probably, like, maybe it was my ego that is hurt, that many of them, not even that one very good one accepted me, but that many of them rejected me. I have no idea, but it hurt. It definitely hurt. And this is the other thing. If and as well, there is another thing that I have to sort of, maybe I'm a young man and I shouldn't really think about it too much, but my actual girlfriend, if all of the other masters they're in a bigger city. So if one of those would accept me, then turns out she can maybe do her master there. She speaks no French, so she could do her master there. Like she has like one extra year. Well, not even one extra year, like one extra semester. So we could do like long distance for a semester, and then like in January we can be together again, and then in September she starts her master of next year. So we could do like long distance for a semester. That's okay. But if I stay here, then that means we'll have to do long distance for 2 years because she speaks no French. And doing long distance for 2 years at 21, it's gonna be hard. You never know in life, but doing long distance 2 years at 21, that will certainly, like, I hope I stay with her, but that will certainly make it more difficult for me to stay with her. And that's not good, that's not nice. So as well, that was that playing into consideration. So I was sad about that as well. It's like, oh no, what happens with her? But as well, this is the other thing. I'm not rejected from those masters. Like as of today, I'm in the spot 6. But having to consideration, the master I'm the closest to getting in. The other one I'm still like, that one I was 80 something, I'm 60 something, and they have 15 spots. I'm not getting into that one. And the 600 one, it's not even like, I don't even count that one. But the one, that they have 30 spots, 30, and I was 22nd in the waiting list. Now I'm 6th. I could potentially still get in, but as well I have the master that has accepted me. So in other words, this novella, this Mexican TV show continues, this Mexican telenovela until the next Sunday, the 15th. So I still have no idea where I'm going. If I had to bet, and if I had to put my money, I would probably be staying in the master that accepted me in this city, and that's great news. But it's just probably my ego is hurt that all of those other ones rejected me, and that it will be very difficult for me to continue seeing my girlfriend. That's very sad. Uh, but now I'm chill. Now I'm better as well. This was my first full week in my place again. So I'm not, and most of my friends are gone because they study here, but they live in other neighboring cities. So I didn't really see many of my friends. I saw a couple of them, which was great. That I haven't seen in almost a year. That's a lot. When you don't see a friend for almost a year, first you don't even realize that almost a year has passed, and then you see them again, and it's like, oh yeah, that's good. But yeah, I spent this week in my place again, so I'm back in my place. Very good. That's I have to say. It's summer. I'm getting a tan now. I don't know if you can notice it, but there's a lot of sun. Every day it's like 28, 27 Celsius, sunny. It's amazing. Like the weather here, I have to say, is very good. I will probably need a fan because in like the next week it's gonna get very hot, like more than 30 every day, 33, 34, 35, and that's gonna be another level, like 20, 27 you can adapt, 35, you need a fan for that. And I'm starting to exercise again, which is very good, going to the gym almost every day. Hit good, be in my place. Either way, wherever I go, I will still need to have some rest and chill because in September is going to be an avalanche. Like those masters, they're very, very difficult to get in, but as well, they're very difficult to actually have them and stay until the end. So I'm going to have to, all of this. If I'm 100% honest as well, like the exchange semester I had gave me lots of free time that I will not have coming September, whatever master I do here. So It was great. It was great, and June is going fast. Going so fast. The 15th. That's insane. That's half of the month already. So next Sunday, half of the month will be gone. I will actually know where I'm going. Yet even if the other one accepts me, I'm not sure if I'll go. I have no idea. It's a difficult choice. I'm still meditating on it, but the only thing that's sure is that this one accepted me, and I will probably stay here. But if the other one gives me an invitation, then I'll have to think about it. It's a problem I don't really have at the moment. I'm sixth the waiting list, but who knows? Nobody knows. But yeah, this was an interesting week. I miss being back in my place. You know, I certainly missed it. But yeah, so next week I think I'm gonna be like less. All of this tension and stuff has mostly gone away. So I'll go more to the beach, get more tanned, do even more sport. So I think that's next week will be better, and see you the next what's been going on next week. See you. Bye.